Hello, this is Mark Hamlin. I'm really excited about the information I'm about to share with you because it's all about you. And let me ask you a question. Are you inspired to help people? Is there anything that you want to accomplish in your own life right now? And how much money will you need to do it? Impossible only means that you haven't found the solution yet. That's Ives Rossi. He's better known as the Jet Man. He found a way to fly without an airplane, and it's really amazing what you can accomplish. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I want to introduce you to a very powerful funding community. This enables individuals such as you and I the ability to get the funding we need to accomplish our financial goals. The program is called ZAR Fund, and it's a donation exchange platform where members voluntarily give donations and receive donations on a monthly basis. ZAR Fund is a person-to-person direct funding donation sharing platform, and it brings forth a new way of raising funds for all kinds of causes. It could be personal, business, it could be charitable. Maybe you need to put a roof on your house. You want to send your kids to college. You want to pay your mortgage off. Maybe you need some money to carry you over until you find a new job. Maybe you want to start a ministry or support a favorite cause. Any legitimate cause, you can raise money ongoing month after month. We're going to break it down so you have a thorough understanding here real quick. So the first thing is, where does this concept come from? You know, people working together in support of one another. Well, it actually comes from something called cooperative economics. Because, you know, way back in the day, you know, houses have only been around since the 1930s. Mortgages have only been around since the 1930s. So people actually came together and helped each other build their homes and their bonds. You would first lend your time in the community to help build someone else's house, and then the community will come over and help you build your house. You had to first give in order to receive. Does that make sense? Now here's another concept called ROSCA, which stands for the Poor Man's Bank. This is where people came together to raise money for one another when they needed finances. All right, and so they would put money into a fund, and each person would be able to draw from that fund when they needed to, provided that they contributed on a regular basis according to their commitment. So these type of ROSCAs, Rotating Savings and Credit Association, have many names all around the world. In fact, in Latin America, they're called tandas. In Mexico, cadenas. West Africa and Caribbean, they're called susu, among many other names. All right, now here's another concept. It's called crowdfunding. And crowdfunding is a way that people raise money and support one another through donations. As you know, crowdfunding is huge. In fact, over the last year or so, over $34.5 billion was given to people to help them. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? It is legal all around the world to help people. It is okay to give to help people. These are the basis, and this is the foundation of the ZAR Fund community, people helping people. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, what makes it possible for us to do this is technology, the internet, social media, and something called Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a worldwide digital currency that is not controlled by the governments and is decentralized. It allows people to send money through the internet from person to person without using banks. This is really important because people are able to support one another. They don't have to worry about being shut down or the banks interfering with the money. There are no chargebacks. There are no borders, so people can participate anywhere around the world with this platform. Anyone can set up what's called a Bitcoin account or a Bitcoin wallet in order to receive these Bitcoins or to purchase these Bitcoins and then convert them into their currency and then withdraw them into their bank account or put it on their debit card in many cases. So these are the basics that make this program possible. All right, so who uses Bitcoin? Well, you can use Bitcoin to buy anything, ladies and gentlemen. Anything you can buy with the US dollar, you can buy with Bitcoin. And as you get involved with our program, we'll explain to you how to do those things. So let's talk about how the program works. Well, first of all, to participate in the program, you simply need to make a donation. So it all starts with you, your cause and your goals, what you're trying to do. You're actually going to donate to the person or the organization who invited you to join our community. I want you to imagine a building with floors, 6 floors above you and 6 floors below you. When you first join a community, you must donate to the floor that is above you. They get 100% of the money, as you can see in our illustration. Now, because you donated to the person or the organization that invited you, you are now qualified to receive donations from the people that are going to show up in our community. Some of these people you're going to refer yourself. Some of these people are actually going to fall in this community from the efforts of everyone else because we actually work together. All right? And so here it is. On your floor 1 after you, you're going to have 2 individuals or organizations that are actually going to show up, whether you invite them or they come from the community, and they're going to be donating to you. So how does it work from here? You take a little bit of that money that you receive from them, and then you're going to donate to the project on the second floor above you. In this case, we're going to say it's the church building fund. Now, because you gave to them, you're now qualified to receive donations from the projects that are going to come after you on the second floor after you when they make the second floor donation. We're going to explain the donation and the donation amounts in just a few moments. So this community is based on a structure called a 2x6 force matrix. So it's you, then there are 2 people on your first level, 4 people on your second level, and each level increases by multiples of 2. All right, so now what do? You take a little bit of that donation that you're going to receive from these 4 individuals, and you donate it one time to the project on the 3rd floor before you. We're going to say it's Ricky's College Fund. Because you gave first, you now qualify to receive donations from the projects that are going to show up on the 3rd floor after you when they make their 3rd floor donation. And that's going to be 8 donations. And this process continues, ladies and gentlemen, several times, and it allows you to receive multiple donations month after month from a community of people who are supporting one another. Does that make sense? All right, let's go a little further. Okay, now, so here we have it on my sheet here. You can see on the PowerPoint, I broke it down into detail. So how do you start with the community? You start by making a donation of 0.03 Bitcoin, which is about $18, $19 right now. The price can fluctuate as the price of Bitcoin fluctuates. And you're going to be donating that to your sponsor, and you're going to get his referral link, and that's going to allow you to join this community. So if you're looking on my screen here, this is where that first donation is going to go, 0.03. Okay, now once you make that donation, you're now qualified to receive donations from the people that you refer or the people that fall in your group. And it's a 2x6 force matrix. So on your first level, there's going to be 2 people. They're going to be donating to you, and 100% of the money goes to you. By the way, there are no companies holding money. This is peer-to-peer direct funding. The money goes direct from one person to the other by the way of Bitcoin, and you get the money instantaneously. There is no waiting. All right, so now you have 2 people who are donating to you 0.03 Bitcoin. That's 0.6 total, 0.6 Bitcoin total, or $36 US. So what do? You take a little bit of that money and you donate it to the project on the second floor before you. You see that? 0.05. All right. And now, because you did that, you're now qualified to receive donations from the projects that are going to show up on the second floor after you when they make that second floor donation. So you're going to get 4 donations at 0.05, which is 0.20 Bitcoin, or $124. So you can continue on. How do you do that? You take a little bit of what you received and you donate it to the project that's on the 3rd floor before you. You can see the numbers right there. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Let me slide myself down here a little bit. In fact, I'm going to go over here in the corner. All right. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this process continues, and you begin to receive additional donations from this community as it grows and people are supporting one another. Very powerful concept. It maxes out at 164 Bitcoin per month, ladies and gentlemen, which is over $80,000 in a perfect world. Of course, it'll never work out perfectly. It just doesn't happen like that. But the perfect scenario is $80,000 a month. All right, that's a really quick overview. What I suggest you do is get in contact with the person who shared this with you. Join our team because we're growing very fast. The last time I did a project like this, we grew to over 40,000 people, ladies and gentlemen, in about 6 months. And we are exploding right now. You absolutely don't want to miss what is taking place. So join us at czarfundcommunity.com or register through the referral link of the person who referred you to this video. Thanks so much, and we'll be talking to you again soon. Have a great day.